In this video, we will update authentication view in sign in and sign up page. Though we say after model, we have to deal with controller, right? But since device has taken care for us, because as you see, sign in, sign out, and log and working, right? So let's head right into the view. So first, I want you to go to the sign page. Now open localhost 3000 users sign in. So as you see, these ugly red lines meaning that you got an error. So Rails specify for us where the error is. So you see it's in controllers, application controllers, and 9 here is the line number, and the rest is the content of our error. So what type of error is? So you hear we have syntax error, or I think I got a typos in here. It should be keys. App controllers, application controllers, and this should be keys, and semicolon. Save it. Okay, now let's refresh. Okay, cool. So in this sign page, first I want to hide this nav bar. Now open app in view, layout, and application HTML URL, and in here let's render share navbar only if the user has been signed in. So I'll write like this: if current users, and save it. So after user signs in, this device will give us this variable, current users. So this variable has information of current user. So you can use this variable to check whether user has signed in or not. Okay, now let's save it and let's see how it is. Okay, good. Now let's customize the sign page. Open app, view, divide, session, and new HTML URL. So do you remember in the first sessions we run Rails generate device view, and that command generate all the views in this view device folders. Okay, now I want you to select everything and hit command slash to comment this file. So here command and slash. If you are on Mac or control with slash, you are on Windows or Linux. Okay. Okay. Now I want you to write like this. So div.container, enter, and inside is div rel and div call lg6 dot landing left, and another one is div call lg6 dot landing right. Okay, enter. And so here I want to write div dot domain phone, enter, div dot screenshot, and so I want to write div dot carousel fade. So if you're used to with Bootstrap, so you know that carousel is like you have an image inside an area, a box or something like that, and the image inside just slide over and tap enter. And what to add here is data right carousel, save it. Alright, and inside here want to write div carousel inner, and inside we have div carousel item dot active, and let's copy paste, and I want to have 5 carousel item, so that's 2, copy paste, 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 and that's 5. Okay, save it. So in the left side of the screen, the lining left here, we have a phone with images inside running, sliding, and the way we put the image inside is, so inside here we write like this, image tab screenshot 1.jpg, and we specify the height 427 and the width 240. Okay, so do you remember this symbol? And I'll talk a little bit about this. And we may see this many times before. And again, this is embedded Ruby code inside HTML. So, for example, when Rails process a template file, for example, HTML.area file, if Rails see this symbol, then the code is executed, but its output is not inserted into the HTML. While this symbol with an equal sign inside, and the Ruby code return value will be output and placed into the HTML file. For example, like the image tag code in here. This line of code is equivalent with image and source equal with something like this. So these two of line is equal, Or we have seen previously, so in this render 3.5 bar, this code will return the code from all the partial file, and this symbol will place all that code into this HTML file. Now let's back to our code, and I'll erase this thing. Alright, now I want to copy this into there, here, also here, and finally here. And change this file, screenshot 2, 3, 4, and 5. Save it. So where does this file come from? And when you write image tag, and it's automatically search in app access images, and here you go, all our files in here. Okay, now let's write the CSS code. Open the style sheet and application of CSS, SCSS. And one nice thing about SCSS is you can write nesting CSS class. So for example, instead of landing left, dummy phone, so to remember this, in here you go to landing left and then you go to dummy phone. So instead of writing like this, you could write like this, and inside this you can write dummy phone like this, 100% legit. Okay, and I'm going to write like this, landing, and inside here I'll specify the background image URL dummy phone 2x png. Background repeat, no repeat. Background position right 0. Background size 454 pixel, 618 pixel. Position relative, and height 618 pixel. Okay, left minus 35 pixel, right is minus 15 pixel. And let's customize the screenshot CSS class, position absolute, top 99 pixel, right 63 pixel, and inside the item inside I want to be absolute. Save it. Now let's back to our browser and see what we got. Whoa, yeah, things just fit right in. Now let's wait a little bit, okay? Wait for 5 seconds. And I really expect the screenshot will, yes, it will change. And what I just previously about the carousel is you have a image inside a box or an area that is sliding inside, okay? And it should be changed. Okay, looking good. Now let's continue. Let's go back to our HTML file, and inside here we have an image, a phone in the left, and in the right we will have the login form. So now let's write div form login box, and inside actually we have, let's uncomment all of this and cut it inside here and paste it. Okay, now this I want to change to h3 and class core sprite brand name img, and delete this. This should be h3, and form for resource, add resource name URL to app. Okay, if class field I want to change to form groups, because this is the default CSS of Bootstrap, of form, Bootstrap form. Alright, so I'm sorry, and I want to delete this. Email field, email autofocus true, and I want to add placeholder, email, and class form control. So this is the Bootstrap CSS class for form. So make sure to change it. And here field I want to change to form group. Also here delete label, password field, password also content off, placeholder, password, and class form control. Save it. And if device mapping, okay, class here is changed to form check. Checkbox remember me, and class form check input. Label remember me, class form check label, and save it. Okay, action walk in, and here I want to add class etn primary. So all the class I have 8 in here is the, as I say, the default Bootstrap form CSS. So it look a little bit nicer. Well, it's not a little bit, it look much better. Okay, save it. And just for now I want to hide this device share link. Now let's see what we got. Well, okay, not bad. We will customize it now. So as you see here, I have right form login box, these two class, CSS class. Now let's divide it in our SCSS file. Let's write right up here. Box, background color, FFF, and border. 1px solid e6 e6 e6, and border radius is 1 pixel, padding 10 pixel 0, margin, sorry, margin. This should be 0010 pixel, and we have to write brand name img, level position 0, height 51 pixel. Oh, I hope you still stay with me. Width is 175 pixel. Save it. And now let's see what we got. We should see an app icon in the box. Yeah. Okay, now let's customize the form inside, or the landing right inside in this area. Landing right. Form login. I want to specify first the width 350 pixel, and the form inside heading 040 pixel, Etienne primary width 100%, line high 14 pixel, font size 14 pixel, font weight is 600, and the input border 1 pixel, solid EF. Inside your form, check label, heading 0, font size 15 pixel, color 262626. Save it. That's a lot of code, right? Let's refresh and see what we got. Yeah, not bad. I want to add a little bit of space in here, so I'll add it like in here. BR, save it. And by the way, I want to change this. It's a few CSS class here. Text center, deflex, align item center. So this CSS class will make the text in the center, and the deflex here in this CSS class will align item in the center vertically and horizontally. So let me show you. So this will come to the middle, and this will become the middle. Alright, let's refresh. Oh, it's not really changed. I think, yeah, I haven't saved it. So you see that the icon in here is a little bit weird, so it applies some margin to it. Inside, where should I add? Inside here. Let's add brand image, name image, margin. This should be margin 22 pixel, auto 8 pixel, and refresh. Okay, perfect. Now let's come back to our code, and in here, let's uncomment this, and I want to write div dot redirect links dot box, enter, and cut paste. Okay, so okay, I also want to specify the width for this div. So let's back here, and inside landing right, let's write redirect links, and the width also is 350 pixel. Save. And let's see what we got. Okay, it looks so bad. Now I want to, yeah, I know why we got that. Let's wrap it all inside div, and want to uncomment or wrap this and paste this. So all the code, the form login is inside the box, and save it. Okay, looking good. And refresh. Oh, it's still not really work. And okay, let's dial it a little bit. So this, okay, this should be outside. Cut it. And outside a form looking box, paste it, save it. And yeah, it should be like this. Open now. Let's customize a little bit in device, share, links. In here, I'll add some words. Have an account and space. Remember to have the space in here. And inside up, I want to add don't have an account question mark, save it. And inside here, forgot to password. Okay. Now, okay, we are looking good now. Now I want to create a footer at the bottom of the page. So let's create a footer partial file. So in share, and let's create a new file named footer.html.erb. Inside here, let's write footer and navbar expand lg navbar light bj light. Inside we have button. Oh, should write like this: button dot navbar top over. And oh, we have a redundant one. Inside here we just type button data toggle collapse the target navbar. Inside here we got a span dot navbar icon. Got a button, and we have a div collapse. We have ID equal navbar nav. Oh, only navbar. Inside here, let's write div navbar nav dot mx auto and a dot nav item nav link. So here we have href and this is about us. Let's copy this and in here let's change this to support language. Save it. Now let's render this footer in application HTML ARB, and after you, let's render it. Render share footer, and save it. Now let's refresh this page. Yeah, cool. But again, I want to customize the CSS in here. Now let's go back to our CSS, a CSS file, and let's write footer. Oh, actually no, dot footer nav item and color 003569. Important. Font size and 12 pixel. Font weight should be bold. Save it. Let's see what we got. So we finished the login form. Now let's work on the side page. First, let's have a look at the side page. Open sign up, and yeah, it's so ugly. Now what I want is the side page will have the very similar to sign page, but the form in here is the side form. So let's make use of partial features and reuse our code as much as possible. Okay, now let's create a new file. In device, share, let's create a new file, dummy phone.html.erb, and I will hold this until this one. Yeah, I will cut it and paste in here. Save, and back to here. I will render the file. So render, device, share, dummy phone, and save it. Now let's look at it. Yeah, it's still working. So our partial file is working good. Now I want you to copy from this, copy, and you know where I'm gonna paste. Open registration and new. This is the side form, and we will, oh sorry, here we will paste it in here. Paste it, and let's tap. Here we closing div, and another one is closing div. Right, this div for that div, and closing div, and closing div. Save it. Now let's customize it. Okay, inside here we write div dot form login box and cut it. So at the end I'll paste it and tap inside. So meaning that we'll wrap all of this inside a div with class form login box. And now let's delete this and write class for sprite brand name img, and in below I'm going to say h5 light color. Inside we'll write strong, mean bold, strong. Sign up to see photos and videos from your friends. Dot. Okay, and below I can say HR horizontal line, and here we have form 4, and yeah, as in login page. We will change this to form group. Oh, this session is very long, so stay with me, guys. And this is email field, email autofocus, yeah, as placeholder, email class form control. And I will copy this, copy, paste here and paste in here. The placeholder in here should be password, and here it should be password confirmation. And I also want to add another field in here, which is username. So here should be text field. There should be username. The placeholder is your name. And save it. In the sign up, we have class btn primary div n. I want to add br in here, and let's write p dot light color. We don't have this as class, and we'll add later. By signing up, you agree to our strong terms and ampersand privacy policy strong, and save it. And inside in here we also write exactly like here, so copy and paste, save it. And with the light colors as here, let's specify it. Light color should be color 99. Save it. Alright. Now I think let's have a look at the sign up page. Sign up. And we got an error. Oh, it should be name, not username. Here. And save it. And yeah, we look not bad. And again, this look a little bit weird. I think we got this. Again, it has to be outside the login. This form, yeah, outside this form, and save it. So if you let it outside, and it will jump right outside. Yeah, cool. And I see that we still have labels in here, so let's delete it. Label and label. Save it. Yeah. Oh, we still have this 6 character minimums. I want to delete all of this. And oh, we also forget. This should be form group, and this should be form group. Save it. And let me see. Okay, nice. So we almost done. Now I want to add a little bit effect to our carousel in here. And inside SSS file, at the bottom, let's write carousel fade. Carousel item active opacity 1. Display block. Carousel item transition opacity to 0.6 ease in out. Opacity 0. Position relative. Display block. And outside carousel item not active position absolute. Oops, never mind. Position absolute top 0 pixel and save it. Refresh. So instead of just immediately appear, so you might see it's a little bit fade out and fade in between all these screenshots. Let's refresh. And I see it's still the same. I think we got a little bit typo. Okay, never mind, save it and refresh. Let's see what we got. And about 5 seconds it should be changed. Yeah, it should change gradually, fade in and fade out. So that's it for this session. So see you in the next time.